Hello, good morning everybody, and welcome to Nana's Workshop here on YouTube. My name is Shannon Olson, and today I'm going to show you, I'm trying to put my glove on. Today I'm going to show you the way I plant perennials and shrubs. I've had a very good success rate by doing it with this process. So today I'm going to plant a double scoop raspberry coneflower and a dwarf butterfly bush. So I've already dug the holes, and what you want to do is make sure those holes are twice the size of that pot or the root system. And so I'm going to step, I'll be way over there in the garden, so hopefully you can hear me, and I'll try and speak up. It's kind of a maze back here, but hopefully you can hear me. So the hole is already dug, and what I'm going to do first is I already have some fertilizer mixed up in this water jug. It's mixed like 1 to 10 ratio. And I'm going to pour a little bit in the hole. I'm going to put a little bit in the hole of where I'm going to put the shrub too. So I'm going to pull it out of that container, and it's going to feel like it's all root bound. So I pull apart as much as I can of that root ball. I will even go to the extent of cutting the roots and pulling them apart. This seems like it's been packed pretty loosely, so I'm going to set it in. It looks really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the hole. You want to break up that dirt really well. You want those large clods to be almost powder, so smash them up as much as possible. And putting my mulch back around it. And then I'm going to water it good with the water jug. But I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of the fertilizer on top, and then I'll water it in. And I'm going to soak that down. Last night we got a storm, but you wouldn't tell it. This ground is so dry. It's you would never have guessed it. So now I'm going to plant the butterfly bush. Like I mentioned earlier, you want to make sure that that hole is twice the size and get it deep, but you can backfill and make sure break up all that dirt in there so it's a nice soft base for them to sit on. So let's see what these roots look like. I'm going to come around. Let's see what it looks like. So you do not ever want to put a shrub, a tree, or a perennial in the ground just like this. You want to break that up. So I'm going to probably pull that apart, probably even cut it. Just put your fingers in there and pull that apart. You can feel it break. And that wakes up those roots. Plus you don't want that inner, like where this base of the plant comes out, there's a root ball right in there, and sometimes that is so tight and wrapped around that your plant doesn't even have a chance even before you get it in the ground. So you want to break that up, and if it's really bad and twisted, you take a knife and you score it and pull those roots out. So I'm going to take it over. I'm going to break it up a little bit more once I get over there. It feels really good inside there. I stuck my fingers in and it feels loose. So I think that's good. We'll go ahead and position it. Start backfilling. Go all the way around. I'm going to lightly push that dirt down in there so it's nice and solid. Bring in all that dirt and that mulch that you had raked away from it. Circle all that mulch back around it. I will tap that dirt down in just slightly. I don't want it too compact. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the fertilizer down inside. I'm actually pouring inside the plant. And I'm gonna water that in. I'm gonna get this nice and soaked because that ground was so dry. There was no moisture in there whatsoever when I dug the hole from the storm last night. It sounded like we had a whole bunch of rain, but I'm gonna water this one again. And I always water the ground around it as well. And then put your tag on there if you want to make sure you mark the plant, if you want to keep track of the name of it. And we will go ahead and take a walk around. If I can get my glove off. The lilies are starting to bloom. And we got some dirt on them. It's okay, it blows off. All right. So I'll just take you around. Right there is the butterfly bush. If the one that I just put in, if you can see it. Right there. Look at this gorgeous daylily. They are starting to bloom crazy. Look at these back here. I haven't even deadheaded these. If you deadhead, I'll show you. If you deadhead these, it promotes more blooms. So just snap them off right at that base. And it'll promote more blooms. It'll get you more blooms throughout the year. It will last a little bit longer. My tall lilies are blooming nice. Everything's looking nice in the shade areas. My cannas are coming along nicely. Coneflowers are starting to bloom. There's the balloon flowers. Those cute. In the shade garden. Look. This is Blazing Star, and it will be blue, purple, I believe. Pretty bloom on that lamb's ear. There's some daylilies. These red ones, I think, might be one of my top favorites. Stellas. Moss rose are coming along nicely. The salvia is reblooming. There's my buddy. There's my buddy. Hi, bud. What you doing there, buddy? Huh? Hello. Here's I'm moving these I moved. This is called meadow rue, and it was always out in the bright sun and it never did well. I think it's more of a shade forest plant, so I'm going to put them over here where the cannas do really well. And it will be shaded in the afternoon. There's a very pretty daylily. Here it is. I'm filming this backwards, so I apologize if I can. Some garden phlox, lupins or lupines, however you want to say it. There is Jacob Klein Monarda back there, coneflower, some annual salvia, leftover bachelor buttons. Here's some stilby. Another shade area. There you go. Thank you guys for joining me today on Garden Talk. Just remember to dig your hole twice as large and fertilize in the hole and water it well when you're done planting it. And you guys have a great day. You can also catch me on Instagram on Nana's Workshop 1 and Facebook, Nana's Workshop. So hope you pop on and visit me. I do a lot of lives and things like that. So I hope you're enjoying Garden Talk. The garden is changing every day, and so we'll see what we have blooming next time. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.